everyone, this is Seth from bjjgearjunkie.com. Today with another gear review. Today we're talking knee pads, okay? This is a knee pad by the company called Matman, and this is the Aggressor knee pad, okay? I have an issue with my knees that I get every once in a while, and it basically feels like I'm nailing on a hot tack, okay? And I think what it is, it's just nerves getting ground into the mat day after day after day, and it kind of agitates me. All right, so what happens is I need knee pads, not a knee brace. All right, I've tried knee braces, and they just don't offer enough cushion on the actual kneecap as it comes down on the mat for me personally. Okay, so I went on a little bit of a hunt to find a pair of knee pads to review that would solve my issue, okay? And I came across these, the Matman Aggressor knee pads, okay? And it looked like it had a really nice thick cushion on the front of it, so I was like, yep, let's do it. So I ordered it, it came in. Immediately the first thing I noticed was, I was like, wow, that pad is really aggressive, okay? So I was like, I guess that's where it got its name, okay? I mean, this right here is huge. Now, I'll roll in close-ups for you too, guys. And it's about that thick off of the top, okay? So the second thing I realized is it's not very squishy, okay? I was expecting it to be more like a gel consistency, okay? And it's more like, I mean, it's not like plastic, but it's a lot more hard shelled than I was expecting it to be, okay? So I'll just switch off a little bit. I actually have one on my knee right now, and I can actually kind of talk about it a little bit. Okay, so I put it on, all right? I ordered just the adult, okay? I'm not a very big dude, 5'7", 170 pounds, and most of that's not good weight. So if I cut, to where I should be, I'd be like 155, all right? So this fabric here, okay, this is decent. It absorbs sweat. It feels comfortable. Okay, I like that part. It has a little hole in the back so it doesn't pinch your back of your knee. Okay, that part's great. The problem I have is with the actual pad itself. Since it is so hard, the back side of the pad that actually goes up to your knee is hard as well, okay? So you have a hard surface and then you have your knee. The knee itself doesn't squish into or have the knee pad itself like conform around it at all right? So this stays like this and your knee stays like this, and guess what happens? It rolls, okay? So I'll show you in just a second here. But since it sits this high off of your knee and your knee doesn't press up into it at all, what tends to happen is as you're rolling, it can get caught really easy and just mashed around, okay? I mean, it just moves all around your knee, okay? And that's not comfortable, all right? You're constantly having to adjust it. The second thing is you feel like you're on stilts, kind of, okay, when you're on your knee. And I'll try to make the camera pick this up. But so say you're here, and you're working a pass, and you do like a knee ride, and you cut through, okay? Your knee comes down, right? And I'm going to try to get this centered in the camera. Boom, it comes down, okay? But you're not really touching the ground. You're kind of like balanced on this brace. And if anybody knows, it's done jiu-jitsu for a little while, you tend to like pivot on your knee a lot, which is why I have these problems. But what happens is, maybe you put your knee down first, okay? But then they're obviously pushing on you and resisting. So what happens is your knee slides off to the side, okay? So now you're over here, but the knee pad is over here doing nothing, all right? And so then, maybe you come back and you're moving around. Before you know it, your knee pad's off to the side or down here and just doing absolutely nothing, okay? Now, at first I thought, well, maybe this knee pad would be really good for just practicing wrestling takedowns, okay? But when you shoot a couple single legs on this, since it doesn't conform around your kneecap, you're very wobbly. It's like, you put the knee down, it's like, ooh. All right, so personally, I think if this was more of just like a gel pad here, and it conformed and like really hugged around your knee, it would be one thing, and I wish that it wasn't so high up like this, okay? It doesn't technically need to be that high up off the knee, I guess, to be effective, all right? I'm going to do a review on another set of knee pads, but I just went and got, I think they're like $8, volleyball knee pads, okay? Not the big puffy ones, but like they're a little bit harder, and I'll show it to you. And those are just enough padding, and they stay in place, and they're really cheap, okay? So I almost wish it was more like that with these, because I do like this the sleeve that goes over your leg. I like that idea. It's just really the pad itself that's a miss in my book, okay? So if you like this video, please do me a big favor and click that like button, that thumbs up, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, check us out on Facebook. We do a lot of giveaways over there, pretty much 1 or 2 giveaways a month, okay? Free stuff, always cool. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.